Now, in conclusion to this, Landon's Hope and other organizations cannot shelter the homeless. They cannot get them into shelters because the homeless have to pass applications, background checks, etc. Some have waiting lists. Now, Landon's Hope may be able to get them a motel room for a night, but that doesn't fix anything. Now, I call Green River, the last one on this list, hear for yourself. If you don't comply and go to doctors, take your meds, and be a good little American medicated zombie, they don't help you. And if you can't get a job or housing in 30 days, back out you go.
Medicated social workers trying to help people. Green River Ministries Homeless Shelter.
Green River Ministries, this is Jillian. Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. What do y'all do?
We're the homeless shelter.
Okay, how do you get in?
You just have to come in and put in an application, and we'll do a background check. It takes 24 to 48 hours. And then if you're approved, we'll either give you a room, add you to the waiting list, whichever.
Okay, well, how long is your waiting list?
I'm not sure at the moment.
Okay, what do y'all do there? I mean, if somebody doesn't have any income, what do you do?
We help the residents find jobs and find permanent housing, and like they have 30 days. We do case management twice a week to make sure that they're applying for jobs and looking for apartments or houses, trailers, whatever.
Okay, now in
we'll help them.
In the 30 days, if they haven't got a job or a house, what happens?
The 30 days is the limit, but we have a very high success rate of finding people jobs.
Okay. What if they're handicapped or disabled and they don't get disability and can't get disability because of technical jumbo? What can y'all help them then?
I'm not sure. I can transfer you to a social worker if you want me to.
That'd be fine.
Okay, hold on.
Now I pretend to be calling for someone else.
Hi, this is Kim.
Yes, I need some information. She gave me some brief information, but what if there's a lady that's handicapped and she can't sign up for disability? How can y'all help her if she's homeless? I mean,
okay.
She would pass the background check except for a 15-year-old felony. So.
Okay. And where is she staying right now?
I'm not at liberty to give you that information.
Okay. Let's see. How old is she?
Over 55.
Okay. And, well, why don't you just have her come in and fill out an application?
Well, it's not quite that simple. I need to get some information before I can, pass it along to her.
Okay. Well, what we are is we have a shelter here that we put, people into, and we have 3 rooms. And while they're here, they can stay for 30 days. And if they can, we want them to get a job. Now, if they're on disability or if they're not able to, then of course we want them to do things in the community. We want them to get out every day, and we don't want them to stay in their room all day long. We want them to volunteer in the community, do things, get out, make sure we want them to go to doctor's appointments, they go to
Did you say, hold on, wait. Did you say you wanted them to go to doctor's appointments?
Like, don't miss any of your doctor's appointments and do all those things. like during the day, they can't be in the shelter, or we have no TV or anything like that.
Mhm.
So during the day, they've got to be out either looking for work or looking for housing, keeping active in the community and doing things.
Okay, I see. So,
like getting enrolled in like adult daycare programs, things like that. That's always a good thing to do. Where you're at the senior center all day. It's just keeping active.
well, what if they're near death and they can't keep active?
You know what?
What if they're near death and they can't keep active?
Oh, well, then they need to be in a nursing home. Or
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. This lady put on YouTube, A.K. Whitfield, if you want to look that up,
okay,
where she was assaulted by doctors and given medication to hurt her. So she won't go to a doctor. She even recorded the government.
And her name's Kay Whitfield?
A.K. Whitfield.
A.K. Whitfield. Okay. And, and is she real sick?
Well, according to her medical records, she's in heart failure. But she will not go to a doctor. She has claimed, what do they call that, immunity, religious immunity.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, it's fact. It's been on there for over a year.
Okay.
Now, she won't go to a doctor. They won't give her disability because she won't let doctors hurt her. She's not nuts. She's not paranoid.
She doesn't have any psychiatric problems or anything?
No, she doesn't. They think she's crazy because she won't let doctors touch her, but she put them on YouTube.
Oh,
you get to hear them. You get to see her. She put her medical records on there, her mental health records. She proves
she need medicine?
No, she doesn't take medicine, ma'am. The medicine made her sick. She shows you this. You're on medicine, aren't you?
I work in a hospital, I'm sorry. So, if a doctor tells me I have to take medicine to keep my blood pressure down, I'm going to take it to keep my blood pressure down.
So you do what a man tells you to do that you don't know.
Well, if I would have, I had a stroke. And
that kind of makes you psychiatric, doesn't it?
If I would have taken my medicine, I would have had another stroke.
Oh. Now, suicide, what the term suicide is. You're a social worker, right?
Yes. I'm a mental health therapist.
Okay. Suicide. The definition of suicide is intentionally harming yourself.
Knowingly harming yourself.
Right.
Now, when you get off the phone, you go and look up all the medication that you're on and what it's actually doing to you. I'm not being mean. I'm just telling you some truth.
Okay.
Now, on A.K. Whitfield, she showed with her medical records and her mental records the medicine was making her worse.
Okay, I believe that she believes that, and we all have a right to believe what we believe. And, a lot of people, when they feel really, really sick, they go off all their medicine. So I understand.
She's been off of it for 3 years, ma'am.
Good. I'm glad she's doing better.
Yeah, that's right. That's the point. She's doing better without it. But in order to get disability, the DDS, the government tells her, and it's on YouTube.
That she has to comply with medical treatment.
That's right. So she has to hurt herself in order to get a check. Do you see the insanity of that?
You have to let doctors hurt you and let doctors give you medicine that kills you in order to get your check. So that makes a person that does that suicidal.
But you said she's near death.
Because of the medications.
But she hasn't been on them for 3 years.
For 3 years.
So she's near death, and she hasn't been on the medicine for 3 years.
She was near death when she went off the medicine, ma'am. She was in heart failure.
Now see, she's trying to use her demon psychology. Yeah. As you get old, you get worse. That's just a fact.
And she did a CSI on her own medical records and found where they done it on purpose. But anyway, so pretty much your facility can't do anything for her because she doesn't go to doctors and she can't work, correct?
Right.
Okay. All righty, honey, you have a blessed day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Medicated social workers trying to help people. That is self-deluded people. I just gave her some logic. She couldn't comprehend it because she's medicated. Yeah, she had a stroke. Medicine isn't keeping her from having a stroke. That's a lie.
She does what a man tells her in order to keep her job. She takes medicine and goes back to him. I would say that's insane. I would say she has psychological problems. The blind leading the blind to hell. In order to have a job in America, have a house in America, have anything in America, you have to do what they say. You have to self-terminate. You have to kill yourself with pills. That's insane. And that is Satan. Have some logic. Have some truth instead of a pill.